I'm Senator Tom Carper of Delaware. Earlier this morning, I joined almost all members of Congress to hear a virtual address from the Ukrainian President Zelenskyy. Under attack in his native capital city of Kyiv, he carried the message of the Ukrainian people, both word of the unprovoked atrocities being committed in Ukraine by President Putin and desperate Ukrainian pleas for help. Every lawmaker in that room today, and I think every American probably watching from their homes, could feel the urgency in his words. But more than that, I was moved by the images that he brought with him by video. The image of a people suddenly under siege and cities being devastated not a month before new peace. Today we all saw with our own eyes the images of a Russian assailant unleashing an unjust, unprovoked furor on a peaceful, independent, democratic people of Ukraine. We saw children attacked. We witnessed crumbling civilian buildings with innocent families targeted. We saw neighbors huddled in homes surrounded by sounds of bomb sirens, waiting once promised ceasefires on which the Russian military has reneged again and again. We witnessed pregnant women, mothers brutalized, carried out of bombed maternity wards through the smoking rubble of an unjust war, not of their making. What in God's name could an apartment building or a maternity ward have to do with Russian military's already unjust military aims? We also saw a new European landscape of carnage not known in half a century, all because of the bloodthirsty ego of megalomaniac Vladimir Putin. I eagerly await for the Biden administration to finish conducting their own investigation of the war crimes on the part of Vladimir Putin and his Russian invasion. But I can tell you what I've seen today, what we've seen today, of families murdered, civilian areas targeted, hospitals deliberately destroyed. Those are war crimes. Those are war crimes. And the eyes of history won't look kindly on Vladimir Putin's sins. As the Ukrainian ambassador to the UN said recently, there is no purgatory for war criminals. They go straight to hell, and that would include this one. The question for us now is, what can we do to help the Ukrainian people hold strong on top of all that we've done so far? What more can we do to punish President Putin for his actions? With valid concerns regarding a no-fly zone over Ukraine, we've been providing hundreds of Stinger anti-aircraft systems to the Ukraine, and we can do more to provide these types of defensive weapons to help defend their skies. But we also need to continue to keep all options on the table in order to help the Ukrainian people defend their freedom. And we should be doing everything possible economically, including ending normalized trade relations with Russia and ramping up further economic sanctions to hit Putin and his oligarch cronies where it hurts. Even more importantly, we need to send a message to the Russian people. They need to know that the atrocities, they don't know, but they need to know the atrocities being committed by their leader who predicated a war against a sovereign country, a country with a shared heritage with Russia on the basis of lies. We must make President Putin pay a price for his mass murder as we continue to fight to protect President Zelenskyy and the Ukrainian people. The United States stands with the people of Ukraine, and may God keep them safe. I know we're Americans, we come from all over the world to form this country hundreds of years ago, but today we are Ukrainian. We are Ukrainian.